Pause this video and see if you can solve it. I'll wait. Okay, I hope you were able to solve it. Drop your answer in the comment and let's do it together. This question says we should calculate the angle x. Where is it? It is right here. I can see a big triangle that can help us to get angle x. Where is the triangle? PTR. Let me join it for you. From P to T to R. This is a triangle. Can you see? Now, if I can get this angle here, then I can easily get x, because the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to what? 180 degrees. So the question is, how can I get this angle? Now I'm going to break the angle into two. Can you see this angle? This angle is formed or is subtended by this diameter. You see the end of this diameter, see it here. And from one of the circle theorems, the angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. So when you, of course, this is a semicircle because it's being divided by a diameter. So if you join from this point down here and from this point down here, the angle formed is what? 90 degrees. So we've gotten part of the angle that will help us in getting x. Now another question is, how do we get this other angle so that we can easily get angle x? There is an alternate segment theorem that states that the angle between a chord, where's the chord? See the chord here? And a tangent. We were even told that this PT is a tangent. So the angle between a chord and a tangent is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. Don't worry, I will show you how to identify the angle in the alternate segment. Calm down. If this is the chord, right, and this is the tangent, there's an angle formed between the chord and the tangent. This is the angle formed between the chord and the tangent. So this angle is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. How would you know that? See this, let me just help you shade a segment. A segment is an area bounded by a chord and an arc. Now, all you have to do is just draw an arrow like this, pointing opposite the segment. Whatever angle you see is equal to the angle between this chord and a tangent. And it means that since this is 35 degrees, this right here will be 35 degrees. So let me just write that QTP is equal to 35 degrees, angle in the alternate segment. We can now get angle, this whole angle now, because we join 35 and what? 90 to give us this angle. You see that? Which is part of the big triangle. So which angle is that? That's PTR. PTR is equal to the sum of 35 degrees and 90 degrees. When you add these two, you get what? 125 degrees. Okay, so we can get angle x. When you add x to this angle, which is 125 degrees, to what now? 35 degrees, the third angle, everything adds up to what? 180 degrees. Why? Sum of angles in a triangle. And x plus, what's 125 plus 35? That's 160. 160 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Move this over, you're going to have x is equal to 180 degrees minus 160 degrees. And x is equal to 20 degrees. So the value of x is 20 degrees. I hope you got something from this video. I'll see you in the next one.